Darby's Island, or in the early years, 1800s, it was called Old Ferolle Island. Darby's Island was bordered by 3 communities: Blue Cove, Plum Point and Brig Bay. Blue Cove is where we'll take our boat ride out from. It goes to Darby's Island. Blue Cove was first inhabited in the 1800s by the French. The French faced all along the French shore. Plum Point was originally called Old Ferolle. They changed the name because there was another community further up which was named New Ferolle, and they was getting them mixed up, or as the story goes. Brig Bay was named after the French 2 master schooners that came in. They're called brig ships. This is where Brig Bay got its name from. The first settler of Brig Bay was a Frenchman from Saint Malo, France, named Louis Garot. He died on March the 12th, 1905, and was buried in the cemetery in Brig Bay. The first settler of Brig Bay. He lived in Newfoundland for 49 years, I believe. He died at the age of 79. I'll show you some of the stuff on Darby's Island that the French put there. The walkways, storage areas. There's a cellar on one end, and there's ovens on the other. The schooners anchored all up through this harbour here. In the early 1900s, I guess, French came here fishing for cod. They built those things. There's holes in the ground now, but they used to put their salt fish in there. This is the walkway. They used to use some type of thing for bringing their salt fish when they put it to dry. Some of the areas got just a single track, some got a double one. So I guess they use wheelbarrows probably, and probably some type of wagon. Every summer they come here on this island called Darby's Island, off from the communities of Brig Bay, Plum Point and Blue Cove. This walkway continues on to the top of that hill. There's an intersection here. This one here goes about part continues on right to the beach. Hope you can see this. Some people did come here and remove some of the rocks until they figured out what it was, and then they just left it there. Storage area over there at one time. And there's that one of the French ladies there. Beautiful day here. 25 degrees. Nice breeze coming off the ocean. The community of Breakaway in there. Boats used to come in there and anchored up in the bottom of Moore's Point, Plum Point there. There's another intersection coming here now. Look how straight that is. It goes back into the hillside there. My father at one time said that there was walls built there. I guess they had sticks on top of it, that outer wall, and then the sticks go back into the hillside. They used to put their dry fish aboard there when they get ready to go back to France. Hope you can see this one too. And this one here is just a single one. He goes right down to the beach. This is the remains of that wall I was talking about. This one from the area said it was about 4 feet high. And I went back to the hillside there. So I guess in between here, it's where they used to store the fish after it was dry. When they get ready to go back to France, they load aboard their boats. And away they go. Not that way though, that was Labrador. Another area. We figured they'd build these up for when the ducks come ashore, they could hunt them. This was a place that the hunters could hide. What a beautiful sound. Great day for beach combing. I knew it was only touching there like that. I certainly wouldn't have done that. Mountain girl. Remains of an old fish store. Well, this is the final episode after long. We're tapping out. Our rod is coming there now. We got all of our food to eat. All of our drink is drunk. So we're calling it in. We're calling it in. After 3.5 hours, we can't take any more. Oh, what a great day. What a glorious day. Took us 3.5 hours to walk around Darby's Island. Beach combing. Picnicking. What a great day. What do you think, my dear? You won't talk. It almost looks like the Pacific. Nicodana does. He's grey like him. A little big around the round though. Captain Ozzy.